Hey guys, it's Bella and I'm back with another video. So today we are going to be doing a middle school advice video. I know a lot of my viewers are going to middle school and I'm really excited to film this video because I just graduated. I'm going to be a freshman in high school, which is kind of scary, but I'm also really excited. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys some tips and help you survive middle school because I know it can be like a turning point for a lot of people. I wrote all my notes in this book, so if I'm looking down, that's why. I planned this out for all of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that because I would really appreciate it. Also wanted to say that this video is a collab with Gianna Joelle. She will also be making a middle school advice video, so make sure to go check out her channel. She makes amazing lifestyle content and I really like her videos, so let's get started. Okay, first we are going to start off with the topic of friendship. Just so you know, in middle school, don't expect to go in and be with the same friends that you were in elementary school. They will probably change, like that happened to me. Still put effort into your friendships, but if they change, they change and you should just like go with the flow. Okay, next question. How to make friends in other grades / make friends in general? I would say just start talking to people, especially if you have a lot of classes with that person. I think it's definitely great. You can ask for homework, just like get their number if you have a phone. Start a conversation with them because I promise you they're probably nervous about making friends too. And for making friends in other grades, I don't know, sometimes the 8th graders are like annoying and are like,
I don't want to be friends with a 6th grader.
Maybe if you do a sport with them, I think that is definitely a way to like get to know people from other grades. If you're not like getting the vibe that that person wants to talk to you, then just leave it. Next is how to deal with toxic friends and if I had any experience with that. I feel like I did a little. I know I had a lot in elementary school also because I wouldn't blame the people who were toxic to me because I was just
so annoying.
When I look back, I'm like, that was me. How to deal with them, I'd say just cut off communication with them. If you have classes with them, it's a little harder, but if you don't, take that as an opportunity to just like start slowly, stop talking to them. And I'd say make sure you have someone to fall back on. Like make sure you have another person that you talk to and that you want to be friends with when you end that friendship with someone else. Like you don't want to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you still want to have friends, you know? Next is best way to put yourself out there and be less shy. Make sure you have confidence in yourself because if you're shy, people usually take it as a sign like, oh, this person doesn't really want to be friends with me. But just start conversations with people. Someone asked, do you advise friend groups? I think it's a great thing. I have a friend group right now. It really doesn't matter if you do or don't. Last piece of advice, friends are going to come and go and you just have to take the toxic people out of your life because honestly, we don't need that. Okay, next topic is classes. So really quickly, my middle school had 6 classes. We had 4 like
regular academic classes and then I had PE as one of my classes and an elective.
Some middle schools have like 7 periods, but each class is like 45 minutes, I think. Someone asked how to stay organized. I'd say make sure you have a planner. If you have a phone, you could even like write in reminders, like things you need to get done because if you don't do that, you'll most likely forget. But if you have a planner, I definitely recommend that. Next question, is it hard to get good grades? Personally, I don't think it was hard, but I think it definitely depends on like how your school is. My school was
really easy to get good grades because
the work wasn't too hard. Obviously, if you're having struggles, talk to your teacher. I'm sure they will help you out on that. How to focus in class. This one is hard because honestly, I got distracted in class a lot of the times when I was doing in-person school before COVID. I feel like it's kind of hard to give advice on this one.
But I'd say
if you can, put in earphones and just like listen to lo-fi music or something just to like drown out all the sound of people talking. If someone wants to talk to you and you're trying to get work done, just tell them that and you guys can talk later. A lot of us can't really multitask. I feel like in middle school especially, you want to make relationships and you usually do that during class, but just talk to them after class, at lunch, at snack. Is there a lot of homework? In my school, there was like barely any homework, which is kind of bad because it's not going to prepare me for high school, but it really depends on on your school. Also, big tip, do not procrastinate, please. Next question is how to get on a teacher's good side. First of all, you want to be on a teacher's good side. If a teacher likes you, take that as an opportunity and use that to your advantage.
Because that is amazing.
When a teacher likes you, you're easier to get off with things. Let's say one time
I turned in my assignment late, and usually for people who were like bad in that class, my teacher would have been like, no, I'm giving you an F or whatever. But for me, since she liked me, she let me have like an extra day or two, or she let it slide, you know?
Be on the teacher's good side. Tips on how to do that. Compliment them, compliment their nails, compliment what they're wearing. Tell them that you really like what they're teaching, that it's really helping you out. Number 3, make an effort to ask questions in class and make sure they know that you're paying attention. Last one that I think is super important is, do your grades matter? One word answer, yes. 6th grade, 7th grade, not that much, but 8th grade, I definitely think so. Especially if you're trying to get into like a private high school or any type of program in high school that requires you to have like a certain GPA. Put effort into your grades. I promise you they will matter. Even if you're just trying to get into a public school, your grades still matter. What your grades define is what classes you're going to get into. So if you're not trying on math, English, the class you're going to be put in is the class for people who are like failing math, who aren't doing so well. So just keep that in mind. Next section I wanted to talk on really quickly is peer pressure. Do not get pressured by people to go and do something you're not comfortable to do. There's a lot of things that I feel like middle school you find out you're in the real world. You're not a little kid anymore. But don't be pressured to just do things that you know are wrong. Just quickly wanted to say, I was taking forever to explain this, but find friends that share the same values as you and that believe the same things as you, because if you are associated with people that do things that don't sit right with you, you're probably going to be more pressured into doing those things. Yeah, just stay safe. It's okay to say no. Next section, relationships. I am not so informed on this topic just because I've never had a relationship before. This is romantic relationship, by the way. Quick thing, boys aren't everything. And also, I'm just saying boys because that's personally who I'm attracted to. If you're not attracted to boys, this can go for whoever you're attracted to. This isn't just about boys, but especially middle school boys. They are so immature. Just keep that in mind. If you want a serious relationship, wait till high school, I'd say, because honestly, you're probably not going to find that. Do not feel pressured also just to get a boyfriend. It's not the end of the world if you don't. If your parents allow it, I don't see a problem with getting like a little boyfriend. But if your parents don't allow it, probably just stick to the rules, you know. Questions. How to tell your crush you like them. I've never really done that at all. So if you're friends with your crush's friend, ask that friend if your crush likes you, because if they don't, just don't tell them if they don't like you, because honestly, that'll be like really awkward for you. But if they do like you, then I guess you can tell them.
If you don't want a relationship, don't tell them, because why would you tell them? Because they'll probably think that you want to date them or something.
Should I get a boyfriend? Honestly, you don't need to. Stories about past crushes. I haven't had many crushes. I know a lot of people like go through a crush like every single week. But honestly, all my crush stories have ended badly. Like they all like are super annoying and immature. So I mainly liked 2 boys in middle school.
And that was basically it, because everyone else was immature. But then I ended up finding out that these boys were immature and they were kind of just like
being annoying to me. So what I don't get is, why do guys,
they think by being mean to you, they're going to get you to like you. Like, no, that's exactly the opposite.
Be nice to the person that you like, because I promise you it will go so much better for you. Okay, next section, drama. Please just stay out of drama. If someone is trying to start drama with you, just ignore them, honestly. Like, don't say things that do not need to be said. Just be the bigger person, stay out of it. Don't be that type of person who gossips about everyone. And I know that drama seems like your whole life right now. It's like the most interesting thing. Just stay out of it, because it will be so much better for you. First question in this section, dealing with bullying. So this is like kind of drama, I just put it into this section. Honestly, talk to a trusted adult if someone is actually seriously bullying you. Talk to someone that you trust, a teacher, a parent, a supervisor. They can help you with that. As the Queen Selena says, kill them with kindness. Next section is just a random section. These are just questions that I didn't know where else to put. Yeah. How is it changing classes, and are the hallways crowded? I think changing classes is pretty easy. Just make sure you walk fast because people are trying to get to their classes quickly. The hallways are definitely crowded. There's going to be some pushing and shoving. Don't get a rolly backpack. People will kick your backpack. And also, when your teacher dismisses you, only start packing up when they tell you to, because they will get really mad if you're trying to pack up before they tell you to. How is 8th grade? It's great. I honestly think that it was a really good year. I'm really sad that 3/4 of it was online, because I definitely made a lot of relationships with people and started talking more and opening myself up more in 8th grade. You know, it's always like that. As soon as you get comfortable, it's gone. So just enjoy it because it is your last year. How to be confident. You have to be confident in yourself. You have to love yourself no matter what. I know it's so hard, and obviously we all have flaws. We all have things we don't like about us, and I know a lot of people may confuse that, like, if you don't like things about you, that means you're not confident, but honestly that's not true. If you don't like things about you, you just have to accept it, and I feel like acceptance is when confidence starts to grow. Like, when you accept the things that you don't like about yourself is when you're gonna radiate that confidence, and just the moment you start to love yourself is when everyone else is going to start loving you. Obviously, don't be arrogant, don't be overly confident. Okay, next one is period/puberty. You will probably get your period during middle school. That's when I did. When you get your period, you go through puberty, obviously.
You start to grow hair in places that you didn't know.
You start to change your voice. I feel like your voice probably gets deeper, and this goes with everyone. Don't make fun of people who are going through puberty. Like, don't make fun of guys who have voice cracks, because it's a hard time for everyone. I feel like periods, just if you have like a woman figure in your life, ask them about that. But also there's a bunch of advice videos on YouTube. You might start to get more acne. That was definitely something that happened to me while I was going through puberty. It's just normal stuff that happens to everyone, and you just have to accept it. Next question is how to maintain good mental health. Take time for yourself out of your day. Watch a show that you like. Do some self-care. Listen to your favorite type of music. I know middle school can be super stressful for some people, so just make sure you have that time for yourself. If you have a journal, write your feelings out. I think that definitely helps. Are people nice? There's gonna be mean people, there's going to be nice people. Just find the people that are nice and stick with them. Last question, what was something different from what you expected? Bullying? I know this is kind of weird, but everyone said that my school had so many bullies in it, but honestly that wasn't true at all. I guess a lot of rumors spread and stuff like that. Yeah, that was it. I've been talking for like 40 minutes straight. I'm not even joking, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you out.
You will survive middle school, I promise you.
Don't worry about it. It will be over in 3 years, but also it will be over in 3 years, so make sure to make it memorable and enjoy it before you go to high school, because high school is like so much harder. Everyone tells me that, so that's amazing. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you stay to the end, you are a real one. If you haven't subscribed again, make sure to go do that. Follow my Instagram. Make sure you guys make this day an amazing one. Have an incredible rest of your day. So I guess that's it. Bye guys.
Don't listen to my music. Don't lie.